It's now been well over 6 months since I got both of the Get Strong and Get Lean Crossrope jump ropes, and I just got in the jump rope mat, so I'm going to do an unboxing review of all of this in this video, so let's get right into it. So starting off, I currently own 4 different ropes from Crossrope in order to test and see if they help enhance my home workouts. I have a green speed Crossrope that is a 1/4 pound rope I use again for things like quick jumping when I do it in my workouts. The next rope I have is a 1/2 pound rope that is all white, but is still within the speed set. So again, these comes in sets, so mine was the green and white, which come in the speed set, and my next 2 are in the heavy set. The first rope in my heavy set is a gray color, and this is the 1 pound jump rope. And my last one is a black cross rope that comes in at 2 pounds. So this one is pretty heavy and pretty slow to use, but just note those are all 4 of the ones I'm using for my cross rope review. There are others, but those are the 4 that I currently own. Now they do provide a workout app, and I think that's where they're trying to justify most of this cost. I really cannot see these being worth more than like a few bucks to manufacture. Who knows, I could be wrong, but yes, they have awesome handles and awesome ropes, but they are not nearly worth $99 or $139 unless you are also using the app with it, and even then, I really don't think that the price justifies that kind of spend. So again, you need to be someone willing to actually put in the work with these jump ropes to justify having that high of a cost for using the jump ropes overall. So with that being said, my overall favorite of all 4 of the cross ropes that I have is the white one. I find that the green one, which is that 1/4 pound rope and is really fast, like a speed one you might see a boxer using, when you mess up, it hurts. It kind of like slaps you really quickly when you're coming around, which is very normal for the speed jump ropes, but it's one reason why I just don't like it that much, and I find that this happens less often when I use the white one. The white 1/2 pound rope can also still move pretty fast, and I can still do things like crossovers with it. Now, I'm no jump rope expert, so I'm not some crazy guy doing these insane tricks. The best I have really is that I can do crosses every once in a while. I can, of course, do like one leg or running in place or whatever, but those are kind of the basic movements. It's the only kind of like medium movement I can do is the crossover. So yes, I'm just using this as an average Joe jumper, but just know that is why I like the white one the most. When you get into the gray and black ones, things just become annoying in my opinion. Like, yes, the handles do hold it up pretty well, but it just feels awkward, especially with the black one. There's also a clipping thing with my handles. I have the old handles, by the way. They're not the newer ones, which they said remove this, but it is really awkward to have a 2 pound jump rope going over you. The next thing with these jump ropes is they're marketed as a muscle builder, which is very misleading to me because jump rope is actually a cardio-based exercise. Yes, you may get some muscle building a little bit here and there, maybe especially in the calves because they're taking a lot of that force. But just know, if you are buying these, it is not to build muscle. Do that with your actual resistance training. This is to do cardio-based workouts. If you want to level up and go from the 1/4 pound all the way up to the 2 pound, that way you can kind of work on it over time and be able to do them faster and better, by all means, I don't care, you can go ahead and do that. But just know, this is not going to be a big muscle building thing. It is a cardio-based piece of equipment. And just note, that's a good thing because your heart is the most important muscle / organ in your body, so make sure that you're making that big and strong, and jump roping can help do that. So the new item that recently came in is the jump rope mat. So this is the Crossrope LE jump rope mat if you want to look it up online. But what it is essentially is just a mat that you can use in your house and jump on or outside to help protect the jump ropes as you use them, because again, these are very expensive, so you don't want these things getting ripped apart very quickly. So looking over the dimensions of the Crossrope map, they are as follows. You have the length of the mat at 54 inches from the furthest points. The furthest width dimensions are 36 inches. The thickness reaches 1/4 inch, but this is tapered just so you know, so it does go up to that height. And then the total weight of the mat is 6.5 pounds. At first glance, this is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, and it's kind of a drawback for me, because you know I like to put all the equipment I own in my closet, and unfortunately this doesn't fit all that well. It takes up a lot of the room, which I wasn't expecting. While I do like the mat itself and allows you, again, if you can do it inside, which I really can't, but if you want to do it inside, you can do it with this mat, and it'd be nice because you wouldn't be damaging your floors and the rope at the same time. So it is something that is very useful. However, it is something that will take up a lot of room, and it is kind of decently heavy to move around. And again, the main reason I bought this item was really to protect the ropes over time, because I do not want to be shelling out more money to replace the ropes if they indeed did end up wearing down and breaking after using them for that amount of time, so I bought this to help protect them while doing those jumps. So I've already alluded to many of the pros and cons in this list, but let's do a quick breakdown of each just to make sure we get those out of the way. So some pros for the Crossrope jump ropes are that 1, they are very, very durable, as I have used these in dirt and on tar for quite some time, and they're still holding up pretty well. My next pro is that the jump ropes, while using them, feel great. The movement around just doing jumps with them just feels awesome. It's like kind of like nothing you've really used before in a jump rope. Yes, jump ropes aren't supposed to be all that awesome, but these are really a high quality jump rope in my opinion, which is good for the money, but it is something, if you have the money and you're willing to spend it, it is a good jump rope overall, especially that white one, which I used most of the time. My next pro is that the handles do feel really great in your hands. This kind of goes along with the actual jump rope working very well, but I love the actual handles themselves. Everything feels smooth, they have a little bit of a give to them, so they really clasp well into my hands. And again, the whole experience with actually using them is very positive. Also, those handles are simple clip-in design, so if you have multiple ropes, it takes all of 5 to 10 seconds to swap out the ropes themselves. It's super, super easy. There's nothing special about them. You just take the clip off of one and put it on the other and you're ready to go. And now let's jump into the cons of the Crossrope jump ropes. And of course, that number 1 con I have is the price, ranging right now from $99 for the speed set to $139 for the heavy set. So combined, you are spending a lot of money, almost $240 for that, almost $238. That's a lot of money to do on just jump ropes. So again, this has to be something that you're really looking into. Make sure that you've used other jump ropes in the past and did not like them, but you want to keep doing it. If this is going to just be a quick, I'm just going to do this for a month type of thing, do not buy these. Like, make sure this is something you're going to be doing for a long, long time in order to actually buy these jump ropes. My next con is that they are not adjustable. I think the company is doing this, 1, because you need the different jump rope weights, but 2, because it allows them to make different jump ropes to scale up over time, and you're going to keep spending money with the company. If you like them, they're kind of putting you in position to keep buying more and more ropes, then you spend more and more money over time. While I get this working, it's not good from a consumer's perspective, as I had to shell out a lot of money for each one of these. So I'm not in the mindset of spending all the money I have on my fitness equipment. Yes, I want good, solid equipment, but I don't need to be shelling out $100 for 2 jump ropes themselves. That just seems like a ton of money for me. And since they're not adjustable height-wise, you have to make sure you get the right ones. Other people might not be able to use them as well if you want to share them amongst friends. There's just a lot of issues with that, and that's kind of the big cons I've had for these Crossropes since buying them. Outside of that, the ropes are awesome. Like, I think they are great jump ropes overall. If you buy them and use them a lot, they're well worth the money. Again, you would want to be using these for years and years and years, not like a few months. Because again, you're shelling out so much money for this, where you could just buy like a $10 jump rope and still get jumps in. Don't be sold, again, on the getting strong and muscular with these. That's not what they're for. Jump roping, again, is not a muscle building activity. Sure, if you're just someone starting out, you might put on a little bit of muscle, but if you're someone who has worked out for a long period of time, you are not going to build muscle doing this. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, but that's not what this is really for. So in conclusion, I'm still not a huge fan of using the heavy sets. As in my older videos, I mentioned that they do affect my workouts later on, so my resistance training. If I do one of my cardio-based days and do this for a long period of time with one of the heavy ropes, my next day I am pretty tired. It's just pretty exhausting overall. Yes, I could do less to try and make it so my next workout wasn't as bad, but just know it does make me pretty exhausted going into my next workout with the heavier ones. The lighter ones, I get by just fine. Like, I get that quarter-pound one, I don't feel anything. I can do that one forever. But it's that like 2-pound rope, that one is just exhausting over time. For the set I use the most, it is definitely the Get Lean set. This one has been by far my favorite one to use, especially that green and white rope, as the white one is my favorite. If I could just buy one, that'd be it. But if it's gonna be like $50, no thank you. And then one thing about doing jump roping as part of your workouts, if it does get cold outside, this is where you're gonna skip it. For me, I actually live in Austin, Texas, where it's like 100 degrees in the summer. It's now down to around like 50s and 60s in the morning. So I actually tend to end up skipping this the most because, again, I'm doing it outside. I don't really, or can't really do it inside. I could, I guess, but since I do work out early in the morning around like 6 o'clock right now, it would be very loud and definitely wake up my wife who's in the next room. So that's why I can't really do it inside. I have to do it outside, but that's pretty cold to get started and go out there. So I need a lot of self-determination to really want to go out and do that if I want to jump rope, but I find this is the one I skip the most overall. Even over running, I skip this the most overall for some reason. And that's just me, just my behavior. You might be different, but again, that's just from my perspective. It's the one I'll end up skipping the most if it is cold outside. And then some final thoughts on the mat. It's awesome. It's a really great mat. My only big con, again, is how large it is. I did not expect it to be so large. So that is the one drawback I find. It is a little bit expensive online, but overall, I think it'll work well if you're trying to protect any jump rope, really, more than just the cross ropes. But if you want to protect any kind of jump rope, it is a great mat to use for your home workouts when doing the jump rope exercise. Alright, and that is it on this review of the jump ropes after using them for a little over 6 months and getting in that jump rope mat. If you did like this review, please like and subscribe to GamerBody for more videos just like this one. Also, make sure you head over to GamerBody.com. There you can check out my current home workout program, the equipment I own and use, and the information I'm learning from to build muscle and confidence, all from the comfort of home. Alright, that is it. So again, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Be fit and game on.